currently inside Jason's 2014 Ford Edge, and it has a check engine light. Made it to the AutoZone, and then there's O'Reilly's up the road. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have AutoZone give me a code, and then I'm gonna have O'Reilly's give me a code, and then we'll see what the difference is there. I borrowed the car in order to change the oil, and then I changed the oil, but once I was driving it, I noticed it had the check engine light on. They call this car Cringer. It's just upsetting because we're supposed to leave. You know, we leave to drop me off in Vegas, and then they come back, and then they will use the Edge to take it to where my grandma needs to go. So the Edge has to be performing well, and it feels fine, but like it just bothers me that the engine light's on. There seems to be tons of police in this town. I just haven't really had a whole lot of luck with them. Not that I do anything wrong, it's just whenever I get pulled over, I end up in handcuffs. Okay, so good-ish results. It's saying that P0420, which I'll look up later, but catalytic efficiency below threshold, bank 1. So maybe O2 sensor, maybe cat's bad. So, but we'll check it out. We're going to go to O'Reilly's and see what they say. All right, so they did the same thing. Replace catalytic converter, same code. I'm going to do more troubleshooting. There is a cat cleaning cert thing. We could maybe do that. We'll talk to Jason and see what he wants to do. Okay, so the Edge's oil's changed, so now and I'm basically going to leave the car unwrapped, and I'm going to put this tarp over that. It's supposed to rain this weekend, so, you know, and we'll probably be back in like a month, so hopefully everything's still here. Well, that's good enough for me. All right, well, I guess it's time to say goodbye to the MR2. I guess we should tell you what its name is now. We're going to call this MR2 Inertia. If any of you math nerds know why, let me know in the comments. He didn't give you an ETA or anything? He just said today?
He said he was going to call me back. He's
okay.
He's on his way.
To be clear, because I'm not sure that I've explained it very well, but when we were unloading the truck, the spool got stuck, so in order to get our stuff out, we had to undo the cotter pin and remove the pin that holds the cable together to the spool, and by doing that, it's like not going to go back on, because I'm pretty sure the cables themselves are damaged. But I've called U-Haul and tried to talk to them about it, and they won't answer their phone and get back to me. So when we drop it off, I don't know, I'm expecting to have to pay like a ridiculous amount of money. And so it's just like things have gone pretty smooth so far, but this is it. I think this is like the turning point where everything just starts to go downhill. I did something pretty stupid though. I got some coffee in Mel, and I put it in my container, and it's heat temperatured, so like it's an insulated container or whatever, and so it's been like 30 minutes since then, so I was like, oh, I'll just take a drink of it, and it's boiling hot, and like, yeah. We made it to Tonopah. I touched bases with Kyle from Night Shift Customs, and we will be seeing him tomorrow, likely late afternoon. Favorite part about owning a Toyota is that I know when I get in it, I'm gonna turn the key and the engine's gonna go boom. Morning, beautiful person. It's BK here, and this is my cartoon life. In this episode, we're gonna grind our gears because we forgot how to drive stick. We will be working and getting the car ready. So, well, we got some other logistics to take care of, but then we're gonna get the car ready and start to head over to Utah. Before that, I've been working on I guess you can call it a game for our road trip. So the Speeduino guide will become a priority after we have our foundation set up in Golconda. So Road Trip Quest is a framework we will be using for our 1,000 subscriber road trip celebration, and I'll outline more about what's going on with that later on. Right now, we're going to get the Yaris ready. All right, the car's all packed up. We got this whining dog here. Gizmo. Gizmo. Hey. Bye, Gizzy. I'll be back. Okay? Be good. Stay. Back up. Be good. Oh, he's actually being good. He's whining really bad. There it is. Here's the car. So it's fully packed up. We have so much stuff in here. Things we don't need. Like these have to get tossed and some other things like that. But yeah, we're going to hit the road soon. Before we go and leave Vegas, though, I want to hit up my favorite burger place. Okay, so we're coming up on to Fatboy here pretty soon. It's over here on Stewart. So let's get in an accident. You know, when it's in a brown bag, it's gonna be beautiful and delicious. Okay, but before we dive in, woo, we're so excited. I can't wait to eat this. Okay, so Fatboy, they don't have burgers, they have boigers. So their boiger is delicious. It's like the best burger in town, as I said before. But if you want a true treat, you get the pastrami boiger. We're starting to leave Vegas now, and unlike when we traveled to Gokanda, we're going the opposite direction. So this is a whole new... So we're still taking the 95, but now we're going north. If Customs is in St. George though, so we won't be going that far. It's about 115 miles from where we are right now. It's one of those times when you're glad you're not going to Vegas. Ooh, we hit the downhill finally! So much crap in the back, including like some particle board that we just don't need out back there, but it's, you know, weighing us down, giving the momentum. I don't know how that works. Ooh. The colors are a bit more sandy and red here than in northern Nevada. We have just entered the lower flats of Mesquite. Looking for is potentially the ability to use one of these trash cans. It doesn't say no private property stuff on it, like some do. Okay, so this boiger comes from Fatboy in Las Vegas, Nevada, off of Lamb and Stewart. They're very delicious. This is their pastrami variant. It has a bun that's sticking to the paper. This one's a little cold because we've been driving with it, but the pastrami, the cheese just melts off. It's so beautiful. They have two small patties, the smashed burger kind, or one small patty, I'm sorry. It's kind of a smashed burger kind. The bun has some sauce on it. It is a bit wet, but the outside's not. It's got pickles, grilled onions, mayo, mustard, some cheese. I don't know which kind, probably provolone, and then this delicious pastrami. This is the best boiger in Las Vegas. Okay, so I would say the biggest con about this burger, the negative, is that the cheese isn't always consistently melted through. Like we had here, all of the cheese was isolated in one area, and although that first bite is going to be delicious, there's really not a whole lot of cheese left, so, you know, enjoy that. E.T. go home to pie. Izzy Bear. Nocturne Alice Schuyler 34. JPG Grey Wolf 73. Craig Pearson. Rico Contrell. Welcome to the arcade. That was a really fun pit stop. We were able to eat our burger, and we added our new subscribers to the Yaris. Let's get out of Mesquite and into St. George. arrived to Night Shift Custom.